What's the difference between a mug and a cup?
I don't know, Jordan.
You can't
put boiling water on your face. Hey!
Oh, fuck.
It's your own joke for you.
You did.
Ha!
Swearing, spoilers, and opinions.
All right.
Hello, and welcome to 250 Reasons to Stay Indoors. This is the podcast where we watch the IMDb top 250 films, and we tell you whether they were worth. You speak dog, right?
Hello, my name's Kieran, by the way.
And my name's Jordan. This is a very special episode. This is the third rounder.
Hey!
We're doing it again. You thought we got bored of it, but we didn't. So here's a couple of nice little things of some of the episodes that we recorded. So the first one coming up is The Pianist.
Yes, it is. All right, okay, I remember what's going on here. So basically, there was a whole rigmarole of this can opener, the tin opener, and Jordan was asking me what stuff I would take with me from a kitchen to use in a survival situation, because your main bloke from, I can't remember his name, is something Schleshlev or something. He's got no.
Yeah.
He's got no. He hasn't got the tools that he needs, and so Jordan was saying that I was saying that he should have used a tin opener, and this is the argument that ensued.
Let's do it. Right. Yeah,
Let's just listen to it. Okay, so I run in and I need to grab something. Three utensils.
Well, just, okay, look.
A big fucking knife is what I grab.
You can just grab as much as you can carry. You got to carry your food.
Oh my god.
You got
a big bloody knife.
You right?
Yeah. I don't need a chopping board. Maybe a pan.
A pan?
Like a sort of saucepan.
Yeah.
And a big spoon. I'm going to need a big spoon.
And a big spoon.
Yeah. So I've got something to eat the soup I make. Yeah. I've got something to cut bread with. And I've got something to just hold all the food that I make.
Okay.
Pan. Three things. There
Well,
you go.
like a saucepan?
Yeah, saucepan, yeah.
Okay.
Not too big. Not like
so you're not getting
wok.
any food or anything like that?
Fuck. Of course I'll get food. I'll get any food I can find.
What food are you going to find?
Any food, Jordan!
Is there going to be any tins?
Like, yes, I guess there will be tins.
How are you going to open those tins?
I will also look for a tin opener whilst I'm there.
Are you going to leave the can opener in the kitchen when you leave?
No!
No, you're going to take it with you. This is what I'm saying. So someone else has come to...
Jordan!
Someone...
I spent this whole conversation trying to say, why would you not go back for the tin opener? We went on this fucking detour.
See, I'm telling you, like, I still stand by it. You wouldn't leave the can opener. You take it with you.
Yes, I know. And that's what I was trying to say from the beginning. But you decided to just go off on one. And because we had the exact same point, but you decided to grill me and say that I wasn't allowed to take the tin opener, but then also take some more utensils. But then why wouldn't you take the tin opener? Like,
Look, Kieran, on reflection, I can't quite understand why I did what I did. But I'm sure at the time it made a lot of sense. And fuck you.
I hate that that's the answer to most of our discussions. Well, fuck you. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next little clip is from Once Upon a Time in the West. Do you want to give us
This was so impressive.
Yeah.
So I only clocked this when I was listening back to the episode, doing the timeline and whatever, and it was at this point that I realized that Jordan basically predicts the whole plot of Once Upon a Time in America.
West. America, yeah.
Yeah. So whilst we're talking about Once Upon a Time in what he would do to change the film, fucking whatever, it basically predicts the next film that we watch.
Turns out, guys, I'm actually a fucking genius.
Which just blows my mind. So let's have a listen.
So I would be little Timmy at the beginning of the film.
Oh, what a fuck, little Timmy. And just classic stupid name for a little kid, by the way.
So I'd hide and not be killed, and then make the whole film a revenge story about little Timmy.
Very good.
I thought that would be a little bit more interesting.
I thought that's what was
I thought that's what was going to happen as well. So I thought we'd have like a time skip, maybe like I don't know,
like 10 years.
Nah, like 6 years when he's like
13.
Yeah. No, and then we skip again.
Oh,
so
okay.
we have 3 skips. One where he's like a teenager and he's like being unruly and wants his revenge. Gets into like a group of outlaws or something like that.
Yeah.
And then we'll skip again later and then we find he's like an adult now and he's like running the outlaws or something like that. It's like now he's Harmonica's level of being able to shoot and stuff like that. Like go a little journey with him and then.
Would Harmonica still be around?
No, fuck him. Get rid of it. I was about to go maybe, but no, get rid of him.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with myself. Sometimes I surprise myself with how smart I am.
Well, you are really smart. It's not the most enthusiastically you've ever spoken.
No, but we were talking about a film that I didn't enjoy very much. So
to be fair.
It's hard to sound upbeat about that. It was a shit film.
Harmonica, fuck him.
Fuck him. Still, I stand by that to this day.
Let's talk about some onions.
Yeah, let's talk about some onions. In Once Upon a Time in America, we spoke about onions.
But this was part of. This is some proper bonus content for you listeners. This was never.
This didn't make it to the cut.
No. This. So very quick production meeting going on here. Like a little view into how the sausage is made. Jordan uploads the raw audio onto. An online storage place where I listen to it and then we can give some edit notes, blah 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 blah, and we call that the raw of the thing.
Yeah. And
we also make notes of what we want to include in the bonus episodes. And the note for this one is onions.
Foresight.
Yeah. And the note for this one is onions because we talk about onions. But I also made a note to take that audio from the raw. So it says, you ready for this? Raw onions.
Hey!
Ta-da!
He's so proud of himself. Right, here's the clip. I don't know, it doesn't really work, does it? I mean, I don't feel sad when I cut onions. I look sad.
You know what?
But I feel nothing.
Wow, this is kind of... I've cut onions before in my life.
Yeah.
Just, not bragging or anything. But I never...
How many?
I'm going
to
say,
guess.
If I had to guess, is this white and red onions?
Well, we don't discriminate.
By the way, red onions, they're never red. They're just purple.
Yeah, that's true.
So red and purple onions, I'm going to say...
The mark they leave is kind of red, isn't it?
Sorry?
The mark they leave is kind of red, isn't it?
This is confusing. I'm going to say about 130.
That's it? Really?
Well, think about the amount of meals that I might have made for myself.
130 onions?
No, I probably would have done
got to
more.
be in the, like, thousands, no?
No, I've not made thousands of meals. I've not made thousands of meals.
Yeah, but you don't have to use just... Right, we're getting sidetracked.
Okay. Maybe 300.
Okay.
Shit. How many onions have I peeled?
See, because I've used like loads of onions in one thing before. It doesn't have to just be one onion per thing.
These are the questions.
These are the questions. My favorite part about that is that it was like, we're getting distracted, but then we just kept on anyway. Like, we acknowledged that we should probably move on. And it was like, no. I still want to think about this. I need to know how many onions I've cut. And it's quite important to me. I was just doing some quick maths whilst I was there, because I said in the thousands.
Yeah.
That would mean that I'd have to have used onions in every single meal for a minimum of at least 3 years. If I made a meal every single day.
Yeah.
That's quite extreme. I don't think I've done thousands of onions, but
No.
it's definitely triple figures.
But are we counting spring onions? Because this changes
any
things.
type of onion.
Oh, okay. Now that, I didn't know about that. I was purely thinking white and red onions.
See,
look, we didn't talk about spring onions.
You need to open your horizons, Keiran.
I feel like
be a little bit more open-minded and tolerant.
This opens
other onions.
the floodgates for the hundreds more onions.
In the same way, onions open the floodgates of your eyes.
It all comes
full circle.
Full circle.
We should be getting paid for this. So the next clip is from a little episode called Shutter Island.
Let's see if the clip holds up, Jordan.
Let's see if it holds up. Okay, Okay, so I'd probably pose to you a potential extra segment add-on, where maybe, if you haven't seen the film, watch the film. If you've seen it again, go back to it.
Ah.
I mean, if you've already seen it, yeah, I would say give it another watch. It holds up the second time round. So yeah, I'd watch it.
You said that about 5 times.
Yeah, I'm really trying to cement that fact. It's just like the film holds up
The second
the
time
second
round.
round time.
The second round time.
Yeah, even the second
Square time.
Yeah. You? Did you stay indoors?
Yeah, I would definitely stay indoors.
Would you say it holds up the second time round?
You know what? The second time round, it holds up.
Oh, okay,
So
that's interesting that you say that. I would also agree with that.
that what?
That the second time round, the film does actually hold up.
Oh, okay. I see how that works.
Yeah.
So what I thought was that the first time I saw the film was just the first time.
Yeah.
And then the second time I saw the film, I was like, this is the second time I'm watching the film.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to hold up.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm watching the film, and the second time round, the film is holding up.
Yeah. You know what? That's funny. I had the exact same thoughts. I was like, right, I'm watching this film. I've seen this film already. Is it going to hold up, or am I just boring myself here? What am I doing? Halfway through the film, I'm like, you know what? Actually, I am still interested in picking up on some little things.
And so at the end,
And at the end, I'm like, that holds up. The thing, we just take some serious liberties. It's just like, there's no one to say, guys, stop.
we are wasting everyone's time.
We really need this. If we ever do a live show, we can't cut that. We need to have someone on the side of the stage just like, guys, stop now, stop,
hey,
stop
hey.
it.
Yeah, or just someone be like, boo, in the audience.
Yeah.
I also like how when I was saying the thing before you said your last bit, I could hear myself finding myself fucking hilarious. Like I was laughing, I was smiling, I was like, the second time I watched it, I could hear myself smirking in my own
That's
face.
the majority of this podcast, is us finding ourselves hilarious and nothing else.
Writing a note down and being like, this will be a fucking sick joke.
Yeah. So the next one, is it Spotlight? Or wait, no. Oh, no. Sunset Boulevard.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah. So this was when we had a nice little fun with the English language. Soft G's.
This absolutely ruined me. I can't, but this...
I was so impressed with my ability to actually do it. Considering that it arose from my inability to read, I then actually kind of did quite well.
Also, just so you know, listeners, this was when we were reading out the synopses of each film.
Yeah, we had a little venture into trying to do something different.
We did that for about, I don't know, maybe 6 to 10 episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
And we kind of got bored of it.
Yeah, we're back now.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. We got much better at it now.
Yeah. So here's the clip. Max insists that they hide these facts from her. He later confesses to Joe that he was once a respected film director who has discovered Norma as a girl. Oh my God, Jordan.
What was that?
Learn to read. Who discovered Norma as a girl.
As a girl. Can you please read all of the hard G's and soft G's?
Yeah. And was also her first husband, and that he now remains her servant because he cannot bear to leave her. While Norma undergoes a rigorous series of beauty treatments to prepare for her comeback, Joe has secretly begun to work with Betty on a screenplay. Though she is now engaged to Artie, she falls in love with him. Although he likes her, Joe is dismayed at the triangle, in which he is now caused.
Yes, this is great. Triangle,
yeah.
That's quality. That's quality. That goes up there in the best ofs.
Yeah, my favourite of Quality Streets is the green triangle. the green triangle. The green triangles.
Hey, gotta make sure you don't fly into that Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, man, that shit'll get you. So the next one is from Passionate...
You gotta get protected by the Pentagon.
Yeah, I'm green with envy. I don't know. Giant. I'm just reading things.
Green Giant.
Bidge pages.
What?
Stop! I'm just reading this thing behind you.
Okay,
now.
stop.
So the next one is from Passion of Joan of Arc, and this is when we came up with the smartest thing ever to be created.
Okay, you are taking a cut on this, and I'm okay with that. But I just want it to be credited that I came up with this invention. Like you definitely have a bunch of shares.
drove the science behind it. You came up with the vision, and I expanded upon it.
Okay, are we equal partners in this?
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that.
I mean, you should be lucky to take that because it's my idea.
Yeah,
it's
but
my
surely,
idea.
like, I mean, if we went with the way, you know what? Let's just do the clip first, and then people can know what we're talking about.
All right. Yeah, if everyone sneezed into one big tube and then just fired it at the opposition, do you reckon they would all receive
Just think
it?
about the force of a sneeze. Maybe that's enough air. The force would knock someone out.
I've been thinking about this before.
Yeah.
There should be a form of like energy gathering thing because think about the amount of momentum you get from a sneeze.
Right.
Surely you can convert that energy into electricity.
Welcome to Kieran Pearson's Sneeze Farms. We harvest only the strongest of sneezes.
Think about that. Like there's so much kinetic energy you go. Like you're moving your head forwards, and there's so much stuff that's coming out of you, and it just comes out of your body like that, just like that.
But equally, you could just do that without sneezing, because that's just your energy, isn't it?
Yeah, but
so you could just push something.
But sneezes are involuntary. So just imagine you've got just like a little device on your person, and like dude.
What, you just capture the sneeze?
Wait.
Okay.
Let's say this would be perfect for people with hay fever.
Right.
So as much as it sucks for them to have hay fever, they can take their antihistamines and shit like that.
Yeah.
But they're still going to sneeze during hay fever season, right?
Yeah.
So you put a little, I don't know, device on them somewhere where as soon as they know they're about to sneeze, they just turn the little device on. They go, achoo, achoo, as many times as they end up sneezing.
Yeah.
Average of 2 or 3, I would think. And then that just kind of keeps the sneeze, but keeps the energy from the sneeze. And then they can use it to charge their phones.
Like
how
what?
cool
Like
would that be?
Imagine, right? Like you know, in Monsters Inc., where they take the screams.
Yes, Jordan.
Like that, but so it's like a gas mask that you keep on your back, and every time you sneeze into it, and a little dial fills up, and then you can just plug in your phone to that.
This is what we need, Jordan.
Sneeze energy.
This is the future.
Snenergy.
No, okay.
No? I just love how you were like, maybe we won't call it that, but I stand by that. Snenergy is the way of the future.
Okay, so we have Snenergy, we have Sneeze Energy, which is or Sneeze Force.
Sneeze Force.
Okay, but we also have Kieran Sneeze Farms, which I thought that was also very fun.
Organic sneeze.
I genuinely think in the future of like
filtrated for mucus free.
Oh Jesus! But we're gonna need.
I like clumps in my Snenergy.
Oh, that is nasty.
No,
but yeah,
you like chunk-free Snenergy.
Jordan, I don't. Okay, I just want to think about the renewable energy. I just want to think about the buckets of money that we're going to make with this renewable energy.
If anyone takes this idea, I'll kill you.
Well, it's out there now. Like this is.
I've already sent the USB of the podcast
and sent it back to ourselves.
Yeah, it's copyrighted.
Okay, good. Like patent pending. Like it's going to happen.
Yeah. So the next clip is from the episode on Intouchables.
The worst joke Jordan has ever said. But I included it in the best of, in the bonus, because I just wanted to make him happy because he was really, really happy with himself, and I didn't give him the time of day for this episode.
I've had a lot of time to reflect on it, and I'm willing to accept that maybe it wasn't the best joke I've ever made. I still think there's something in there.
I don't think so. I think you're scraping the barrel.
It does, yeah. It's scraping the barrel, but it's a barrel of jokes at least.
Listen to the clip.
Here it comes.
He's there when Philippe's opening, or I guess, what's the name of the woman? Magali. You are very close.
How do you say that in English?
Magali. Yeah.
So if she was if she wasn't pretending to not really care, you could say she's Magaloof.
What the fuck? Oh my god. No.
Yeah?
No.
No? Magaluf?
Okay.
You keep saying it and it just...
Gets better
Yeah.
the more you say it.
It doesn't get better.
No, it really doesn't, Jordan. I'm
doesn't.
sorry. You were even texting on your phone whilst we were listening to that.
I was that disinterested. I wasn't texting. I was on City Mapper, but I was disinterested. That's fair to say.
I just kind of wanted to go on record with like, okay, this joke was not that good.
Yeah, fine. I don't think you did it out of the goodness of your heart. I think you just wanted to out me as a not funny person.
Yeah, because there's been loads of times where like I'll say a joke that I think is quite funny. I don't think it's the best joke that I've ever said.
No,
But,
Kieran, because you do tell jokes that aren't funny,
yeah, but okay, maybe I should.
I'm doing a mercy by cutting them out.
Okay, well, let's say I tell you what. Here's a plan for the future.
Okay.
We tell funny jokes. Or at the very least, we say this is funny after we say the joke. That's a great plan.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I like that.
Mm-hmm. In the next clip, I want to repent my sins of doing a terrible impression of Idris Elba. It was just the worst.
Yeah, I can't do one either. I don't know why we sort of put ourselves in that position.
So I just want us to, like, there's a bit of a lead up to it. I just want you to brace yourselves for the terrible Idris Elba impression. Then I'll do a very, like, I'll just talk about it a little bit afterwards, and then we'll just move on. I just kind of want to address it so I can move on with my life because it's been bugging me ever since I
Can we just
first
give
heard it.
context as to what we were talking about as well? So I don't think that's in the clip.
Oh, okay,
It's
go
just
on.
like we were talking about spy dads, right?
Oh, yeah. So who would be the best spy dad? Which actor? Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
I don't know enough spy actors. I don't know enough spy kind of actors. I don't want to say
Daniel Craig.
No, not Daniel
No,
Craig.
do it.
Dude,
With Will Ferrell, that would be funny.
No. Idris Elba would be fucking hilarious. How hilarious would that be?
Yeah, that'd be quite good. I don't know. I'm not wholly convinced by that one. I don't think
Just imagine
Elba
Idris.
works.
Idris coming in. Yeah, he knocks on the door and like so he rocks up in his fucking swish car. Yeah,
Hello.
Yeah, it's like
Idris Elba.
Will, how's it going? All right, and he talks to his ex partner. I don't know, Sally. You all right? Yeah, and it's clearly the same way that in
Don't worry, no one followed me.
same way that in Luther, like he still has like feelings for yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm all right. No, I don't want a cup of tea. No, fuck you.
Fuck you. No, fuck you. I'm off.
Harry, let's go, mate. Let's go.
Why is the kid Harry?
I don't know.
Who's Harry?
The kid's name's called Harry.
Okay.
We're going snowboarding. And then they go snowboarding.
Yeah. It just keeps going, doesn't it?
Man, I was cringing so hard. I had a scene in my head that was like the scene was a brilliant scene, and I'm still picturing it now, and it all works, and like everything makes sense.
But you just need actual Idris Elba, not
Yeah.
you doing an impression of Idris Elba.
Just you don't need a white boy trying to be fucking
yeah.
Luther. And so yeah, obviously I wanted Luther, but an actual impression of Luther is doing little quips or little like funny lines in reaction to something, some like fucking like a serial killer or something, or just going Alice, and that is my best impression of Luther.
How much have you practiced that?
Not a great deal.
Oh, okay. I was expecting a lot.
No, because I mean there isn't that much to practice when you just shout the word Alice. But
Just in your room at night, Alice.
But it's more frustrated. It's more angry. But I'm just so sorry, everyone, that you had to go through that again. I just really wanted to apologize. So there it is. I'm apologizing. I won't do an impression of Idris Elba again, and also I won't do an impression of Luther again. None of it.
Okay.
I'm not going to do impressions if I can help it.
Well, that's nice. So the next one coming up is...
Oh my god, this was even worse.
Yeah, this was pretty infuriating. We watched Room,
Oh my
not
God.
The Room, fucking hell. And we couldn't remember what... You know what, I'm just going to play it and you can be infuriated and then we'll explain it.
Jack's gran gives him just a towel, like a dishcloth. What's this a word for one of those things?
An apron.
No, I'm putting an apron in my kitchen.
Right, so...
The thing on the oven.
Yeah, dishcloth.
No, there's a better word for it.
A towel. A napkin. A serviette.
No, there's... Why am I not finding the right word? Kitchen towel! No.
It's a dishcloth.
Yeah, I just never use that word. I never use dishcloth.
Can you pass me the dishcloth? Dishcloth, Keiran. That's what it is. People know that.
Fucking hell.
I just like that I tried to put it in context to try and work
Tea
it out.
towel! It's a tea towel! Ah! That infuriated me so much. I never say dishcloth.
And I'm just like, no, it's this, because I'm just like, I just want to move on.
I can't tell you how much it annoyed me because the word tea is just so simple, Jordan, and I would have got it straight away.
It was on the tip of your tongue.
Hey, very.
That was funny.
See, it does make it funnier.
Yeah.
We just have a laugh track with every single one of those jokes. But yes, tea towel. Ah, my God.
Yeah. So the next one coming up is from Jaws, when we did an advert for Camel.
Yes.
Mama, baba, mama, baba, mama,
And like when Brody is about to start smoking in the autopsy room, and Hooper has to be like, "Don't smoke now," or whatever he says. Yeah. It's like, surely
don't smoke now. Smoke later with Camel. Yeah, because like, why not, eh?
But also okay, a quick side note, listeners. I had chosen to talk about the breath. So is this the same clip that I suggested?
I think it's partially, yeah.
Well, okay, because Jordan wanted to talk about that hilarious joke, which I did think it was funny also. But if you listen really closely, so just rewind, guys, and listen to where we laugh at the end of the joke, and we breathe in at the precise same time. And like listening to the episodes through and through before we release them, I end up realizing that we have so many similar mannerisms, and it really freaks me out sometimes. Like we might.
We're so connected.
Oh my God, we're in sync. So we like do the exact same laugh sometimes, or we breathe in at the exact same time, and it pretty much freaks me out. But hey, we're buddies, and it's nice.
Yeah. The next one?
Yeah, let's go on to the next one.
Was where we were just having some body time, practicing some weird noises.
Yep. Before we started properly recording the episode.
Sometimes we like to warm up with just like get the vocal cords going.
Yep.
And this is what it sounds like.
Have fun. You're doing it. That's how you do the.
That's not the.
Oh, you're doing it with your throat.
Yeah, it's the back of my throat, not my tongue.
Oh, I'm going. That sounds like a pigeon. Ooh. Wow, that's impressive.
Can do a hover car as well.
I really like that. I thought that was wicked.
I'm going to make my own like little sound effects library, sell it for millions.
Yes, please do.
It's literally something I've been doing since like the playgrounds of primary school. Just walking around like, guys, I could do a fucking cool voice.
Since the playgrounds of primary school. Jordan Deere.
Since the dawn of time.
Yeah, you made it sound as if it was that big a deal.
Yeah, that's like my party trick. It's kind of all I can do.
Wow, what a party trick.
Yeah. I don't sleep so well at night.
Yeah, I have no friends. Okay. All right, next up, we got some wicked puns that we took out of
puns.
That we took out of
Righteous.
The Cinema Paradiso episodes, based off of the name Toto, which is the name of the main character in the film, but of course is also a famous band. Check out these puns. Okay.
Cool. At times like that, you really want to just bless the rains in Africa.
You know when the mum was calling at the start of the film.
Yeah,
I feel like whoever assistant of Toto she was speaking to might have asked her to hold the line at the beginning of the phone call.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, it took him 30 years, love isn't always on time. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of sorry because I really let yours just like hang out to dry.
That really annoyed me, man. Because I thought I had told I thought it was pretty decent, but I can tell the reason you let it hang out to dry was because you were clocking up. Like
I didn't know what you were talking about. I didn't recognize the song, so then I was doing it in my head, and I was like, "Hold the line, love doesn't always." And then I was like, "I got another pun. Here we go,
the best one,
reload."
Yeah, and you absolutely smashed it out the park. Amazing,
Thanks, man. So the next one was Spotlight.
This wasn't in the episode, was it?
It wasn't in the episode, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
No, it wasn't. But it was around the Christmas time. We'd been listening to a lot of Christmas radio, and we just kept on singing this same song. And yeah,
it's just a banger, you guys.
It's just a banger. Ding dang dong on the ones and twos. Have you heard that one like Spanish Christmas song that always comes on? I think it's Spanish.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, like every time.
I fucking love that one.
Yeah, it's a banger, but it's definitely like there's a lot of Spanish people here.
Yeah.
Feliz Navidad.
Great. That's...
Yeah, that was just.
By the way, RIP to all headphone users. By the way, that was pretty loud.
Yeah, apologies. Should have probably given a warning for that. But yeah, oh well.
I was doing some kind of gig workshop thing, and the people that we were like collabing with, this other organization, they were like, "Oh, we want to do this big sing along with the crowd at the end of the show where we sing Feliz Navidad." And all right, Jordan, I'm gonna stand up and sing the song.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the dance move that they wanted us to do, and I'd like you to give an audio description of what it is. Okay, you ready?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, go for it.
All right. Of everything that I do.
He's
right?
standing up. He's putting his headphones down. He's tucking the chair in.
Okay, you ready?
He's rubbing his knees. He's getting limber.
Navidad.
Oh wow, okay. I don't know how the fuck I describe this. Okay, it's like when you like do the little. Oh my god, it gets so much better. It's imagine like doing the twist, but you move, and then you're doing the twisty thing with your feet, and then you like welcome the sun with like a big wave.
I want to wish you a Merry
Christmas. And now a finger point with this like out of Greece. Okay, well that was an experience. I'm pretty impressed by that.
Oh, okay. I gotta put my mic together.
Oh yeah. Sit yourself down.
Okay, we're back.
You look a bit out of breath. You're a bit sweaty. That was incredible. We'll probably have to try and film that, put it on Instagram.
Okay, the next one up is all right. I've got a mad beef with you, Jordan, because all right now in this clip, I'm talking about a particular stunt that happens, and I'm still certain that it happens in a ventilation shaft. This is a stunt in Die Hard where he jumps from one part of a ventilation shaft to another. Now, I wanted to prove to you why I'm correct that it's a ventilation shaft. And what I did is I did a YouTube thing where I typed into YouTube, ventilation shaft, Die Hard, stunt. And every single clip said ventilation shaft stunt, and it was all the stunt that I was looking for.
Well, so I didn't watch the video that you posted, so I refuse to believe. If I haven't seen it, it doesn't count. Now, sometimes, wow, okay. Sometimes it's nice to just agree with you because you get upset. See what it's doing to you.
It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. I want to die. Yeah.
Okay, so here's that.
There's a big stunt that happens as well where he's like so stupid. Like there's no way of getting out of this ventilation shaft, and so there's a really, really long and deep ventilation shaft that goes the whole length of the building, and he's
in the elevator shaft.
No. It's not the elevator shaft.
It is the elevator shaft.
No, it's not the elevator shaft.
The elevator
where he's jumping
shaft.
from one to the other.
Yeah, it's the
There's
elevator
no
shaft.
elevator cords.
No, it was the elevator shaft.
No, because he when he finally jumped,
it was the elevator shaft.
It's the ventilation shaft because when he jumps
It's the elevator shaft. There's just vents in it.
When he jumps from one to the other, he goes into a ventilation shaft.
There's vents inside.
He's in a big shaft.
You're a fucking big shaft.
I love that one so much.
Yeah. I'm like just not budging. No, Kieran. No, it's an elevator shaft. And then, to this day, I still believe that it's an elevator shaft.
Okay. Now, finally, everyone, we've come to the last clip. By the way, just so you know, every 15 episodes we do this one. If you enjoyed this one so far, there's 2 more that you can listen to of the first 30 episodes. You can check those out in the feed. Blah, 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 blah.
Kind of like a too long didn't read type deal in podcast version.
I guess so. Yeah. Too long didn't read is like the savior of all articles, by the way. That's the fucking best thing. Okay, now finally we've got Howl's Moving Castle.
Where I fucking discovered that you've been writing down your fast thoughts. They can't be fast thoughts if you're writing them down because you're thinking about it as you're writing it. I don't care, Kieran. I will not have it. I will not have it.
Do you know how long I've been doing it for, Jordan?
I hate you.
A solid 15 episodes I've been writing them down.
I hate you so much.
So let's just have a quick listen to the clip.
Write down your fast thoughts.
Well, they're the things that come to my head first of all.
No, it's got to be in the moment.
I wish I never told you.
Fast and in the moment thoughts. I would have seen you reading them though, wouldn't I?
You haven't noticed me doing it for the past few years.
What? You've been doing it for weeks?
I've been doing it for weeks.
I quit. I'm out the podcast. I'm done. I can't believe you rused me like that. You know how I feel about these things. I was so livid.
You were livid, but you were hiding it quite well.
I was literally had the wall pulled over my
the
rug from under my feet. Both, literally.
During the time you had the wall over your eyes, and at that point, then you had the rug. I
was standing on a rug with wall over my eyes, and you pulled it off and from underneath me.
I undressed you entirely,
and I laid naked on the floor crying.
Well, that's all we got time for today.
So that's the end of this podcast. Remember to like the podcast and subscribe to the podcast if you want to hear more episodes like this one.
Yeah, do all the nice things, and hey, remember that life is fleeting, so do good things. And also, check out previous episodes of this show. You can just check the available episodes thing on your Apple Podcast thing, because to be honest, most of you guys are listening on Apple Podcasts. We can tell. But
we've got secret spies.
Everyone that's listening in other places, you can take care of yourselves. All right, I'll say something for the masses. Apple Podcasts, you go on available episodes. There'll probably be something equivalent for all the other ones.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I was really hoping you were going to do it, but no, it's okay. All right, bye.
Bye. This episode of 250 Reasons to Stay Indoors was brought to you by light bulbs. Stay illuminated throughout the night. And also, you can check us out, 250 Reasons, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Send an email to 250reasons@gmail.com. I feel like you go higher and I go lower at the end.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's happening.
Okay, and you can switch on to us and previous episodes if you just go on to your all available episodes on your Apple Podcasts or Podbean app, whatever the hell you listen to this on. You can find more of us. Leave a 5-star glowing review because that helps the show. For real, no jokes. Siri for really. See you next week. Bye.
Bye. Remember to turn your lights off.